Okay, so we have just met. You guys are here for work, and I've actually pulled you aside. You're on a break, I think. But I've not really told you much about what's going to happen, other than we're going to use some books. So we'll try this with you actually first. You can help me in a moment. You can just watch and make sure everything's above board and fair. Would you crack the book open somewhere, but so I can't see and so that no one else can see as well? Open it up. Remember a few things. First of all, the page number. Second, I'd like you to choose a word from the page, but make it like a challenging word, something that would be a challenge. Okay, and then close up the book and put it aside somewhere, it's fine. We'll play like hangman, which I'm sure you've played before. Usually when you're at work or you're at school or you're meant to be doing something different is when we play this kind of silly game. I'll draw the frame. And at this point, normally you'd write out or you'd draw out the dots or the lines or the spaces for the letters in the word. But if you were to do that, it might help me work out what the word is. So instead of that, just think of how many letters are in the word. You can count behind your back if you need. There's no shame in that. Okay. This is 8 letters. Okay, good. So draw out the 8 spaces for me. Okay, good. Very neat and towards the side, I like it. So what I'm going to have you do now is focus on the word, whatever it happens to be, and to kind of jump around to the different letters. And you guys play along with this as well, see if you get any of these letters. And I'll tell you what letters come to me in the order they arrive at me in. If I get one right, you fill it in. Okay, so focus on the word and jump around. There's a letter T in the word. An R.
Yeah.
An I.
Yeah.
A. N. G. L. E. Was the word triangle?
Yes, it was.
It's weird, right?
It's amazing.
Do you remember the page number?
Yeah.
Why don't you take one of these books, whichever one you want? Okay, good. Would you whisper to her the page number so I can't hear it and so that I don't see it? Good. And then open up to that page number for me.
Yeah.
Good. Have a look at the very first word on that page.
Yeah.
Remember the word, close up the book. Yeah, and put it aside, perfect. And now this isn't about hangman with the paper, it's just between you and me. Think of the first letter. M. Okay, last letter. Also an M. Okay. Does this have some connection with something to do with you in your past? Maybe someone you used to know? If it doesn't, you can say no, I'm just curious. So. You don't think so? But this is a name, I'm getting this idea of a name, like a person is what I'm seeing. Did you watch, when you were little, did you watch the programme Malcolm in the Middle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched that as well, and that's what I'm saying. Is the name Malcolm?
It is, yeah.
Excellent.
That's crazy. That is crazy. Oh, wait. That's very impressive.